Hello and welcome to Twilight Sessions. My name is Prophet and today I have a message for you. Today is day 7 of the Lionsgate Portal 2025. It is currently August 4th. Yeah, it's August 4th. And it's our message 7. So here we go. I will note that I missed the 5th and 6th days of Lionsgate. It was the weekend and I have excuses, but the point is it didn't happen. So don't worry, I got you now. Lionsgate was happening for me in real time, and it's funny because the readings I'm doing, which I'm sure are applying to you, apply to me very much. So definitely a lot of ego death going on, and that's Butch yelling at Wednesday. We're having some fun kitty drama this morning. They're also going through Lionsgate with me, and boy, can we feel it in this house. Which is cats, you know. So anyway, the intention behind today's video and today's tarot reading is to connect with the energy of the 2025 Lionsgate portal and to really get into the energy that is happening today specifically. And this does apply at any time. This is a timeless reading, so wherever you happen to be in time and space, your personal journey is taking you through your equivalent of the Lionsgate portal and whatever it is that we're going to be seeing today. So this is totally for you if you're here. And then this video will also be for you if you have been feeling drawn towards Archangel Michael and or Jesus lately. Those energies are very present on this channel. We are very blessed to have them as our patrons. So if those energies are new to you, stick around because they might be coming into your life right now for a reason. So if that's the case, there might be something in this video for you today. So with all of that being said, let's just settle in, take a quick deep breath together, and then we'll get into the reading. So you're welcome to close your eyes and just let all the breath out. Take a little exhale. And then as you're ready, take a deep breath in and let it go. Awesome. So what do we need to know this day, day 7 of the Lionsgate portal? What's going on for us today? Okay, so big energies happening. Funny enough, the cards that are coming out, we've been seeing throughout the past week. So I think it's very interesting that the same cards keep coming up because we're learning how to navigate these feelings and these energies differently. So the first card coming up is the Five of Cups. We had this in the last reading, so a couple of days ago. And I think we've had it in at least 2 of the readings that we've done so far. And the Five of Cups is, of course, feeling a loss over something, but not being able to recognize what you still have. So we had the Tower a couple of days ago, and the Three of Swords. It's a very fun pair. And so this energy is probably whatever you were losing. So whatever was taken away or dismantled during the Tower moment left you feeling kind of heartbroken. And that's what we're seeing with the Five of Cups here. But with this Five of Cups is a reminder that there's still 2 cups standing, as always. And taking time to grieve, be in the Three of Swords, be in, these 3 broken cups, like just allow yourself to grieve that. That's okay. During this portal, it won't all feel good. This is what I'm learning, is that while Lionsgate portal is, by definition, the earth getting infused with ascension energy, as we ascend, we're leaving behind what no longer serves us and the things that are heavy and like low vibe that don't match the new vibration. And within that, it can kind of hurt to lose what's no longer serving you, which is funny, but it's true. So this is growing pains, is really what this is. We had the Tower, and that is us growing out of something else. And so the Five of Cups is just us mourning that loss, basically. And this could be a perspective. This doesn't have to be an actual physical manifestation. In fact, it's probably not a physical thing in your life. It is most likely an internal, mental, spiritual, and or emotional experience for you. So whatever it is that you're losing, and in our past readings, we've been talking a lot about getting rid of old habits, mindsets, ways of being that no longer serve you, and this kind of thing. And it is a very internal process, so we're not talking about losing friends or breaking up with people or moving away or anything like that. So just a little disclaimer there that kind of all of the energies that we've been reading in this series have been very specifically to your internal landscape. Although for some of us, it might be manifesting in the outer world as well. Okay, but so we've got this Five of Cups. We've got this kind of heavy heart, this kind of feeling of loss and lack. But the Ace of Pentacles is coming out, and this is the second time we've seen this card in this series. And the Ace of Pentacles is talking about a new opportunity, a seed for something. And the Pentacles is a earth-based, it is the earth element, so it is the material world coming in. So whatever this new opportunity is, it is most likely a spiritual opportunity for growth, but it will be manifesting into your real world, like the material, mundane world, in some way, kind of as we get out of the Lionsgate portal and then on with our lives. So while we're feeling sad and heavy-hearted, know that the seed is already present. The new opportunity, or it's really growth potential is what it is. So we've got the potential for growth happening, and it's already started. I also wanted to note, I'm just being called to say this right now, that this particular seed that's pictured in this card is, I forget what it's called, but I used to call these helicopters when I was a little kid, because when they fall, they rotate like helicopter blades, and they fall to the floor very gently. And so what I'm seeing is that while you have some shattered glasses at your feet and you might be feeling sad about it, whatever the new opportunity is, you will be guided to it softly. It will be a gentle landing. So you won't be come crashing into something. It will be an easy process, and it might even feel like fun as you float down to earth, as you float into this new way of being. So just a little side note there. Next up, we've got the Empress coming out, and I think we might have had her in previous readings as well. But the Empress is here just enjoying the abundance of the world. So this is enjoying the abundance of your life. This is enjoying the physical pleasures all around you. And I'm seeing that this is like enjoying the physical pleasures all around you by recognizing that because you are God, everything that you experience as joy, pleasure, happiness, fulfillment, all of this stuff, God is experiencing that as well. And so the enjoyment of the world, of the physical world, is God enjoying the physical world, right? So you are a manifestation of God in the physical world, and so everything you enjoy, God enjoys by extension. So that's what this Empress is talking about, is like being able to look around and see how much light and love and spirit and potential is all around you. There is no need to control. There is no need to even like weed, right? Like this is an overgrown and natural landscape happening here. It's not maintained or controlled in any way, because the Empress understands how to live in accordance with the cycles of nature, which is what we're doing right now by even doing these readings. So you're already on the right track, right? And like, again, we're talking about your spiritual development and spiritual upliftment. So you're already on the right track because you're even curious about this stuff. So you're already on the road, basically. So this card is calling me to remind you to enjoy the abundance of life all around you in all aspects. So we've got, I'm seeing the Empress here with the Five of Cups, and the Empress would be enjoying the two standing cups, right? And again, it's okay to mourn the three lost cups. There's nothing wrong with that. But at some point, you will be able to see you'll be able to see the standing cups and enjoy the bounty that is already around you. So there is that. So there is enjoy the physical world around you. Enjoy the physical world around you. And it gets better. the Six of Cups is coming out, and this is sharing, right? And so what's so lovely here is that, so you lost some stuff, you've got potential for some stuff, you're able to recognize the abundance and beauty all around you, and then you're able to share that abundance and beauty with everybody else as well. So right now, you might be feeling like you have nothing left to give. There might be a sense of spiritual, emotional, or even material poverty, lack, like not having enough to give, not even having enough for yourself. The Ace of Pentacles is saying there's an opportunity for growth here. The Empress is saying, look at everything around you. And then the Six of Cups is saying, when you see the abundance all around you, you'll recognize that you have plenty for yourself, so much so that you have enough to give and share freely, without counting, without ever thinking about what you'll get in return, either from those that you're giving to, or in some kind of like larger karmic sense of like, well, I was a good person, so the world has to be nice to me in exchange. Like, you're going to be giving from a cup that is so full, you won't even care because you already have everything you want and need. All of your needs are already being met so much that you can share with others. So this is an opportunity for growth, not just for yourself, right? So as you're like nurturing this Ace of Pentacles and stepping into your Empress powers and like energy, you'll find that you can just give freely and enjoy. You'll just love giving. The giving is receiving, right? Like, that is the joy, is the giving, which is such a lovely message. We've got the Fool coming out. The Fool has been dancing around us for the entire week. The Fool will pop up at the very end of a reading and kind of hint at something. So the Fool is finally coming up proper in a reading this time. And so what I'm seeing is that when you are able to integrate the lessons of this Lion's Gate and integrate the loss that you have experienced with the Tower and the Five of Cups here, the road will open up to you. So what I'm seeing is that with the Six of Cups and your ability to share and give so freely, doors are going to open to you that you didn't even know existed. So the doors that are opening to you are ones that you aren't currently thinking about or hoping for, or, you know, going like, oh, I wish this would happen or that would happen, or, you know, that kind of thing. It's going to be out of the blue, and it's going to be a gift from the universe. And so I think the message here is to just pay attention, just look around, and it's more just like stay vigilant for the signs. So that's a really powerful first like line of this reading. Yeah, that's great. So I'm going to pull a few more cards here to see how else we can really embrace this energy. I'm curious about the Fool, and I'm curious how we can embrace this energy the best. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. All right. Oh, wow, this is crazy. Okay, cool. All right, so for the second line of our reading, we've got the Child of Swords coming out first and foremost. And so this energy is simplicity and directness, right? So this is the Swords energy, which is like the mental and intellectual side of things. So this is like communication and all that good stuff. And then the Child is the Page, and so that is like the most kind of like immature and simple version of this energy. So with this card, we've got simplicity and directness. When you embrace beginner's mind, you align with your inner Child of Swords. What clutter can be cleared away from your thoughts and actions? Like the crow here, give yourself a clean mental landscape to work with. They say that what's simple is true, so pare your thoughts down to their most essential messages. And I think that is really talking about what we're going through right here with our Lionsgate journey. is we're doing just that. We are clearing out what's no longer serving us. And this includes mental chatter. So this is a good time to become mindful of your mental chatter. And this card is directly beneath the Five of Cups in the spread, which is telling me that there might also be an element of mental chatter happening that's causing you to grieve the lost cups kind of more than is necessary. Or you might be like holding on to the idea of whatever was lost rather than like accepting that it's gone and moving forward with what you have. And within that, we've got two other really interesting cards that can pair with the Child of Swords here, and that is the Nine of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So both of these cards are talking about, well, they're both talking about gardens, but also like keeping your garden clean. So with the Nine of Pentacles, we have a little topiary bush here that has been lovingly tended to and cared for. The Nine of Pentacles is also about enjoying the abundance that's already around you. So this is kind of like leaning into that Empress energy a little bit of like, oh, I'm able to look around and see how much there is, how much beauty there is, how much abundance there is. And in this particular setting, it's not just random happenstance what's being given to you. This is very intentional. And this card is actually falling right beneath the Ace of Pentacles. And so these two are going to be connected in that the opportunities being presented to you right now are going to grow into beautiful topiaries if you can nurture them and kind of like keep your thoughts clean. So rather than worrying what could possibly go wrong or how could I lose this, right, which might the Child of Swords might kind of tend towards in like a, you know, in like a negative way, and this card did kind of pop out reversed. So instead of thinking about all the negative things, see if you can start to direct your mind more towards like simple thoughts of abundance. Right? Don't make it complicated, but keep it positive. Not in a like what do they call it? Spiritual bypassing sort of way. The whole point of the Lion's Gate is to face what's not serving you and is to let it go consciously. Excuse me. So there's that. Okay, so we've got the Nine of Pentacles. So that is, again, enjoying the abundance around you and feeling nurtured by the life you have created for yourself. And the life that you're creating for yourself right now is intentional. You are going to be able to give so much because your harvest is so bountiful. Speaking of your harvest, we've got the Seven of Pentacles here. And this is talking about ripeness. This is talking about harvest and reaping what you have sown. So with the Seven of Pentacles here, I'm hearing that the opportunities that you have, that you're being given right now to heal, are going to come into a fruitful outcome of some kind. With the Seven of Pentacles, there's always this aspect of, do you pick the fruit now, or do you give it another couple of days on the vine to ripen? So there is like this kind of, again, we're talking about having intuition going with the cycles of the world, of, you know, the universe, of the earth, to understand when is the time to harvest. And you'll know when it's right. And this card is falling directly beneath the Empress, which is, again, a very intuitive card and a very wise card. And the Empress would know exactly when to harvest. The Empress here is so in tune with nature that there is no question. That energy could probably tell you the exact date and time you would want to harvest for optimal results. So with all of this happening, we've got judgment coming up. So whatever this opportunity is for your soul's highest good. So this is going to put you on your soul's like highest path. This is soul mission in this incarnation level stuff. This isn't just like, oh, that's a fun job. This is like, this is why you were put on this earth in the first place. So that's pretty cool. Interestingly enough, we have the Tower card coming out, and this is directly beneath the Fool card. And I think it's really interesting that we're getting the Tower again. And what I'm currently feeling about this Tower card is, by the time you get to this moment, it will no longer feel like a tower. It will instead feel like an opportunity for a new beginning. Because you're going to be integrating all of this knowledge and learning and ascension as we continue through this portal and beyond, that you'll understand that the ending of something is actually the beginning of something. This card is falling directly beneath the Fool, so that is telling me that there's new beginnings happening. But it's also happening right next to the Judgment card, which is all about finding your soul's highest path. So this is telling me that as you go along your soul's highest path, excuse me, again, my goodness, the tower that's going to happen, that can happen, it just won't feel like the end of the world, because you're only losing the things that aren't serving you. You are only losing the things that are keeping you from your soul's highest path, or that are causing you to be distracted from what your true calling is, from that Judgment card. So while we have this coming up, and it's never nice to find, well, it's rarely nice to find this card happening, by the time you get there, you're going to be in a much better place mentally, physically, and spiritually, that you'll be able to understand the context of the tower a little bit better, rather than being swept away in the flood, or in the fire, or in the lightning, or whatever. Huge reading today. Big energies we're stepping into. But what I want you to be focusing on right now is, again, we could be grieving the previous tower moment. It's not nice. So whatever it was that we lost at the end of last week, just let it be. But also, I want you to be really focusing on seeing everything that's already going right around you. This is what we've been talking about since day one of this series, like, focus on what's going right. This is a powerful time for manifestation. And I asked this before and I'll ask it again. If this is a very powerful time for manifestation, and the thoughts you think are actually going to be manifested into the world, what do you want to be bringing into the world? Are you going to be manifesting more heartbreak, more frustrations, more blockages? Or do you want to be consciously changing your reality by changing your internal dialogue to bring in opportunities and love and abundance? And right as I said that, the timer says 22222. Like, this is what I want you to be thinking about right now, is as you're going forward, what do you want to be manifesting into your world at this time? More opportunities or more lack? More abundance or more not abundance? Right, we've got the Empress, so that is pure abundance. We've got the Six of Cups, which is being able to share. So think about the bigger picture of not just how your life benefits from being up-leveled, but how everybody around you benefits when you up-level. And I think that'll really help you be able to kind of put into perspective the loss that you might have recently experienced. Again, this is probably in your mind of like, oh, I thought I was this one way and I realize now that I'm not, or I thought, you know, the world looked a certain way and it doesn't, or it doesn't have to look a certain way. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll just pull a couple, I would say one more card, but this deck likes to give me however many cards it gives me. So one final message. There she is. Got the message. And it is one card, of course. So we've got the Nine of Wands coming out. And this is not the first time we've seen this card in this spread, but last time it was also a card that kind of popped out of nowhere. Beautiful. So, final message for today is that you have protection and you've got the stamina that you need to continue. So this card is assuring you that you can thrive despite any setbacks. This card offers you the stamina to keep going even after you've been knocked down. Some things in life are absolutely worth doing even if they're challenging. And that's exactly what this Lionsgate portal is it's knocking you down. It's taking away all of the stuff that's no longer serving you. But you have everything you need to get through it in one piece and able to get to the other side, to the fresh new opportunities that are there for you. You've got the Fool and you've got Judgment. And those two things are going to just lift you to the highest path of your soul's mission on Earth. And so this is telling me too that with the Nine of Swords, or the Nine of Wands here, with the Tower, You'll be protected from harm. So the tower isn't going to take away anything that you don't need. So that's it. That's all I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here on day 7 of the Lionsgate Portal 2025 journey with me. It has been so much fun to do these readings. I look forward to sitting down with you tomorrow for another reading. Yeah, be gentle with yourself, be kind, and I'm proud of you. You are doing wonderful, and we're gonna get through this thing together. All right, my friend, I'll see you tomorrow in the next video, and until then, have a wonderful day, blessed be, and peace go with you.